Good evening and welcome back to the Delta News. I hope everyone has had a Merry Christmas. Figured I would get in the holiday spirit myself with the Santa hat. And it was a cold Christmas. I tell you one thing, we only topped out at 39 in Greenwood, 42 in Greenville. Overnight lows this morning, well, they were in the mid-20s, and we've already started to drop into the 20s. And take a look at this. This is 2019 versus 2020. And we all know 2020, it's been a rather crazy year, but yeah, last year we were at 70 on Christmas Day in Greenville and 72 in Greenwood, so nearly a 33-degree temperature change there. Same for Greenville. So again, last year to this year, completely different story. It was cold, and it still is. We're looking at temperatures in the 20s all across. And look at Nashville and Knoxville now in the teens. Corinth at 25, 31 all the way down to Hattiesburg. And as we move in, you can really see where that cold air is setting up. 23 now in Oxford, 26 in Columbus, 28 in Kosciuszko. So if you're along and east of that I-55 corridor in places like Grenada, Carrollton, temperatures are really going to fall out. And we're right at freezing from Tunica down to Greenville. So a very cold evening. If you're heading out, you're definitely going to want your winter gear. And currently in Greenville, it is 32, but luckily the winds aren't too high, but they are starting to pick back up out of the south. 5 miles per hour wind chill in the mid-20s. And as for Greenwood, well, you're right at 27, so it's very cold out there. And as we take a look at the radar, well, not a whole lot going on across the country. A couple of snow showers well to our north, but as for the southeast and Mississippi, things are calm. You can see those purple boxes, hard freeze warnings all the way down to New Orleans. So it's going to be a very cold night across the entire Arklamis, especially here across Mississippi. So again, as we go through, well, we're going to back up for a second. As we go through the rest of your Friday, again, those temperatures, they're going to start to fall. We're going to try to get this going. There we go, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Well, we're in the 30s in some locations, especially in eastern Mississippi, even colder than that. But again, this high pressure kind of just going to sit over us this weekend. So we're going to have great weekend weather, no rain or anything to worry about, just plenty of sunshine. And then by tomorrow, we rebound into the 50s. So again, it's gradually going to get warmer heading into the weekend. Overnight lows on Saturday night, they're generally going to be in the upper 30s to lower 40s. And again, notice how dry it's going to be. But by Sunday morning, we start to see some clouds, and that's going to make for a more unsettled week. We're going to have chances of rain returning Monday. Again, it's a lower end chance. The best chance is going to be next week. Wednesday is going to be a high impact day. We could see some showers, heavy rain, maybe even a few thunderstorms. So that's something we're going to watch closely in the coming days. As for our temperature trend, well, it's a little all over the place. Back in the mid 60s Sunday, then we dip a little bit by the end of the week, and then going into Wednesday, it's going to be 64, so that system's going to bring in some warmer air. But as a cold front passes through late Wednesday, Thursday is going to be a lot colder. Remember, Thursday, that's the last day of 2020, and then we're going to move into the new year. And as we look ahead to the new year, as of now, temperatures are trending below average, so we could see some cooler weather returning as we open up 2021. But for tonight, clear skies. It's going to be very cold out there, 27. Frost expected all across the region. It's going to bottom out at 26 in Kosciuszko, 26 in Carrollton, and we're almost there, so it may get colder than this in some spots. 28 in Cleveland, 28 in Hollandale. So I think upper 20s along the Mississippi River, low to mid 20s is what I'll say for the I-55 corridor. But by tomorrow, we rebound. Temperatures back around 56. Plenty of sunshine in the forecast, and it's going to turn warmer. Low to mid 50s, maybe even some upper 50s the further west you go. And then as we take a look at your extended 7-day forecast, warm through this weekend, and then we start to see some unsettled weather. Heavy rain possible Wednesday before cooling down by the end of the week. And that's going to do it for your weather. Back over to you, Lakia.